Boom, surprise, presentation. I'm gonna try to give as comprehensive of an overview as I can, and then talk about my strategy for doing it. We'll have a little surprise twist at the very end. So, the Kraken. First, we'll drop a few Kraken facts. So the battlefield is gonna be 1 Kraken and 8 tentacles is how it starts. So the Kraken has 3,800 hit points, 1,600 armor, and negative melee defense and range defense. So from the perspective of bro quality that need to do the attacking of the Kraken head itself, which we'll cover in a moment in the strategy part, honestly any old plain Jane noob off the streets will work. It's a 2-phase fight. In the first phase, the Irelicts or whatever, the tentacles, can only grab bros and do not have an attack. What they're going to try to do is grab bros, pull them into the Kraken, who one-shot kills them, do not pass go, do not collect $200. That bro's life is ended. So, in the first phase, the tentacles will only grab bros. The battlefield is a swamp. A regular old swamp, as far as I can tell. When I did some digging through the code, I was thinking maybe it was some sort of special battlefield. I don't think it is. It's a regular swamp. Put a pin in that. That'll be important. Some of you who know already, you already know. The Kraken cannot flee. It has 999 resolve. Apparently in an older version of the game, it used to be able to do so. So if you see videos or pictures of the Kraken fleeing, know that that is no longer possible. The most damaging item, once armor is already stripped on the Kraken itself, is the Warbow. Just saying it out loud. He's got negative 15 range defense. So if you want to down the thing quickly, the Warbow is the fastest tool to do it. Let the record state, Slurgy does say nice things about bows, sometimes. If you kill a tentacle, it will remove 190, and then the next tentacle will remove 185, and then the next tentacle will remove 180, etc. from the main Kraken body. So killing the tentacles is, at least for this strategy that I'm going to employ, not a primary component of it, but it's not a non-existent component. So put a pin in that. We'll talk about that a tiny bit more in just a moment. Also, killing a tentacle will just place a new one. It'll create a new one unless you reach certain hit point thresholds. I made a picture. So the Kraken's 3,800 hit point pool, the blue part of that health bar is the first phase of the fight. And that in that phase, there are 8 tentacles. Once you get past that, the tentacles open up, and then they can start attacking. At that time, you can, if you destroy a tentacle, and you reach over, one of those little threshold bars, you can reduce the total number of tentacles that exist while doing damage to the Kraken body itself. So, at like 45-ish percent, 42.5% health or something, maybe I should have done the math on the specific numbers. Anyway, you can bump it down to 7 tentacles, and then 6, and then 5, and whatever. Once you've got the Kraken down to 25% health, you can destroy tentacles down to 4, and then 4 is the... you can't get lower than that. Also noteworthy on this little infographic is that damage from tentacles being destroyed applies first. So if you get the Kraken into the second stage of the fight, like almost exactly at 50%, and you do just a little bit of damage, like literally like almost a trivial amount, and then destroy one of the tentacles, you'll go down to 7. So, alright, so Slurgy's Kraken strat. Or, I'm sure this is like a German word, Krakenstrat or something. I'm just here to offend every single German viewer. I've done a good job so far. We're gonna have one bro with the Lone Wolf perk and the Goblin Trinket, and as few others as possible. As possible is doing a lot of lifting in our current situation. One thing that we're gonna want is high initiative. At least 101, ideally 122, I'll talk about that number in a second, and Pathfinder on everyone on the battlefield. Why? Because the tentacles have 100 initiative. The Kraken has like minus 300 or something. He's gonna go last. But the tentacles have 100 initiative. We must go before the tentacles because the tentacles, just like any other enemy in the game, cannot see you if you're hiding in the bush and you haven't done an attack. So, our tank is gonna move forward, and he cannot be grabbed because he has the Goblin Trinket, but he wants to pull aggro as much as possible. Everybody else is going to retreat. They're gonna run to the nearest bush as fast as their little legs can carry them. Now, what's up with the number 122? So if all of the ground is murky water, the worst terrain in the game, it is 7 fatigue after Pathfinder to traverse through 1 hex. And so I'd like to still be faster than or before the tentacles on the second round of combat, ideally, because I don't know how the map is going to be generated. We could get totally garbage RNG and things could go a bit bad. Let the record state, it could happen. So, as previously stated, we're gonna get the Lone Wolf Bro visible. We're gonna have him running forward. He is actually the reason why I mentioned, it'd be nice to have a caca. If we could get one caca up in the air, just to see the whole area around us a little bit better, we could plan how we're gonna retreat everyone else into the bushes. We don't have one. That would genuinely be a useful part of this whole experience. So, once all 8 tentacles are locked into the Lone Wolf on the edge of the map, then the other bros can come out of hiding and then beat the crap out of the head with projectiles and other reach weapons. That's it. So that's going to be the whole plan. If every single person on your squad is hidden, the map is revealed to the enemy. So do not hide everyone. Absolutely don't. Okay. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm actually going to strip down every single bro completely naked. All right, so I'm going to take a look at everyone's initiative one by one. Armors with hyena attachments, we can use those. As cruel as this may seem. A Kraken. Let's engage. All right. So, we have one really good spot here that Xerxes can go into. Nazar can actually go forward, which is crazy. I think everyone else is going to have to run backwards. And I think this is actually, I think we've got enough nice spots. I'm not too worried. Oh, Nasser doesn't have Pathfinder. Well, that's tough. So, we're gonna have Nasser serve as an example of what can happen. So this is one we don't like, where he went. So Nasser is going to move forward and probably just get grabbed. Okay. Akibio will hide in this bush. Lucid Tavi is going to hide here. Looks like Cycling is before them. Very nice. Dr. Vishnevsky will have go back to this hex. Willow will have go here. Xerxes is already hiding, so we're good. Psycho Ling can go here. Excellent. Dark Paladin will go ahead and hide here. So let's count the tentacles that we can see on the map. We've got 1, 2, I think there's one there. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So there's one tentacle, I don't know exactly where it is. So again, the most important thing is, when Raywen moves, we need to know that where we are moving to does not have, a hiding spot. He must remain visible. Now Nasser is going to demonstrate what happens. He's going to try to break free. He's going to succeed. Incredible. If he had broken free on the first try, he actually could have taken refuge in one of the spots and survived. I love how a legendary creature can be defeated by a bunch of naked people. Me too. So Nasser is just our level 1 indebted, who is nothing more than a mule. And we can move within melee range, by the way, of one of these Irelics, and it doesn't matter. We're gonna move to some part of the battlefield where we've got all of them on us, and then we can, give the rest of the team safe passage. Nasser is miraculously being given an opportunity to hide, which is crazy. I don't know. So again, we're just going to pass turn on everyone except for our tank, who's going to keep moving and hiding. Nasser not dead, what a plot twist, yeah. Apologize for the coughing. As previously mentioned, I do want to put this on YouTube. So, as its own standalone video. I might have to edit it. No one's going to want to sit through all these rounds of Elvis anyway. I can just do a little demonstration. Some dude with a coughing fetish is gonna love that video. I suppose so. So do I know where all of them are? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Where the hell is the 8th one? I'm gonna wait. Where is this one? You can kind of sneakily check if enemies are at hexes. He might be right there. No, he's not. She's coughing on purpose. Oh, you know what you're doing. I don't know where that other tentacle is. Where the hell is it? Well, we'll run towards the side of the map. But I don't really understand where it is. I haven't done this fight a ton. So any like weird quirks that can happen in it, you know, I may not necessarily know. Use Nasser to find the other tentacle to the south. Yeah, I'm going to, before the other members of the team move. Nasser can find the 8th tentacle. Probably true. We'll let him hide this turn, but in a new spot. So when we eventually set up camp somewhere, we're going to want to do it where, ideally, there's a spot of plushy grass. Oh, thank God. I thought for a moment I'd maybe hit him. That would have been really bad. A spot of plushy grass. Or what's it called? Muddy earth? Whatever. Yeah, it doesn't matter. Something that doesn't have the melee defense penalty, but it's surrounded by the murky water, so that they have an attack penalty. Also, Blackfire, I love whatever disgusting monstrosity you've made in chat. So why is your tank not being attacked? Correct. Yep. That looks like a really nice spot, potentially. Okay. First time you see this strat and you didn't expect to see a naked people strategy? Anything to make him faster. This is going to be an obnoxiously long fight, so, you know, if anyone's got any funny dad jokes or things like that, now might be the time. Nine naked dudes fight tentacles 18 plus? Accurate description of the fight. I think I see a decent spot to stand. That might be too close to the Kraken himself, though. So that's where I don't know all the details of the fight. I suppose if the team's standing over here and he's here, I don't know how far they'll travel. Probably not that far. I can also take this opportunity to equip stuff. We don't care what their initiative is at now. Two was the answer that people landed on as the answer to the poll. O ye of little faith. Two was the winner. Interesting. Okay, and actually what I think I'm going to do, I realize I'm kind of going backwards. I'm going to go up north, and the goal is I want to be fully where I can see every single tentacle. Because there's one tentacle that has not revealed itself. Nasser might be the one to, you know, make it show up. So we're gonna go up here. Again, not the ideal position for the tank to be standing at. I mean, I guess I could put him like here, and that's not bad. Even here is pretty good. Yeah. How far can a tentacle shuffle? I don't know. I don't know their specific range, actually. There are a handful of things that I didn't investigate that thoroughly. It'd be a good number to know. I just don't happen to know it. Well, I'm gonna send the tank there. I think that's probably a decent enough place to stand. But you're not gonna lose, right? Right. And we're gonna have the tank do some obnoxious stuff here for initial part of the fight. We have all the time in the world, as long as we're careful. Or at least we would, if we knew where that last damn tentacle was. I mean, maybe Nasser does need to find out where it is. Hey Nasser, where's that tentacle? Does the head count as 2 units because it's 2 tiles? Is the head 2 tiles? I don't think the head is 2 tiles, I think it's just 1. They just put 2 trees behind it. Nasser solo Kraken time. The true hero. I don't know where that last tentacle is. I'm really, like, not loving that. Like, where the hell is that tentacle? I mean, it's still showing as hidden opponent. Nasser about to hit level 11. And Raywen is going to be over here whipping to get him low. In our case, because we have... I guess I'll have Nasser end his turn visible. How much XP does Kraken give? I don't remember. It's a good question. You can do it, Sludgy! I mean, right now, Nasser's doing it. He's just beating the crap out of this beast to beast all on his own. Yeah, my concern is just where's this last tentacle? Because that is like a real problem. Again, I can kind of... I can check each... bush by seeing if it'll let me path to it. I honestly have no idea. This is weird. It must be... I don't know. Like, I honestly don't know. That has me really nervous. That is an unexpected development. It's hidden in the bottom right? I mean, it must be, right? We could have Nasser go find it. Should we send Nasser to go find it? It's a little rude. Oh my god, he found it. Shit, run! Run! Nasser, run! No! He found it! Oh my god! That wasn't the content I expected to make. Oh no. Oh no! Nasser, oh no! Well, it was actually hidden in the bottom right. Well, Anyway, it will be good to have one bro serve as an example of what can happen if you get caught out by the Kraken. We need this to be educational after all. So Nasser's been grabbed. Nasser can be saved still? It's unlikely. So he can attempt to break out, but he's not going to succeed. The chance to break out, by the way, is your melee skill -10, and then it increases by 10 each time. So Nasser here will serve as an example of what happens when you get too close to the Kraken. You perish. So now hopefully that tentacle will lock onto the tank from here. If it doesn't, I'll just move south and wait for it to make its way forward. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay, everyone is hidden, right? Holy shit. Hidden, 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 hidden. Okay, we're gonna send Raywin that direction so that we can make sure we pull aggro. I don't know what the hell that other tentacle is doing. I guess I'll wait on everyone instead of just passing their turns, just in case. I don't love that. No! So did you get some wrong info or something? I don't think so. So let's have Psycho Ling find a new spot. Should be hidden. That tentacle rides the short bus that's just off there doing its own thing. Yeah. What happened? You were asleep? We've got one rogue tentacle. Yeah, fucking hacker. Okay, where are you gonna go, tentacle? No. Wrong. Wrong? Buddy. Mr. Tentacle Friend. You're too close. It's not... It's you. It's not me, it's you. Luckily, I mean, the bros are clumped up enough. If he does grab one, we can maybe beat the crap out of that tentacle. Why take that chance? Yeah, so that's why we're moving the tank over. We want this, we want to pull... We're gonna get closer so that we can pull this nerd onto the tank. That's the goal. So we're not gonna take any unnecessary risks. At least as far as I can see them. What the hell is up with this single tentacle? What is it doing? You think it bugged out and reappeared at the position before the bottom right corner bar? I'm not sure I understand exactly what you're saying. Hopefully this will be close enough to pull aggro. That's what I'm hoping. And then if so, then we're good. Then once we have them all, we'll start the conga line back up. Actually, maybe could go... Nope, nope, that ain't it. Huh. I wasn't ready for this particular circumstance. What is my plan? Not... I don't really want to pull all the tentacles closer. A little bit closer is fine. There is a little bit of leapfrogging I can do. I can't get to that one, but I can get from that one to that one. So we can go here. I mean, Willow could go there. Doesn't really matter who it is. Well, we'll just whip crack on a couple. Okay, so we're gonna wait again on all these bros. You think that at the start of the fight when all the tentacles were visible? Oh, 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 that's not what we want. That's not what we want. Cycling has to move. Because as soon as you're adjacent, they can see you. That's also, like, a thing. Okay. No! The fuck? Okay. We can have someone move over and help him. Alright, Raywen is going to stay exactly where he is. And I guess... Yeah, so Cycling can hide again, but Dr. Vishnevsky will be potentially vulnerable. We'll move Dark Paladin up. This is unexpected. I'm reluctant to move Raywen at all. I'm just gonna leave him right where he is. Dr. Vishnevsky actually is probably fast enough to hide again at the start of the round, right? Let's take a look. Yeah, his initiative's 107. He actually can re-hide. Oh, but if I waited... No. I think I waited. I think he'll get the... No, I did not. So just in case he gets re-grabbed... No, I'll wait. Because he's got enough AP to break out. No! Get out of here! So would a Kaka have kept us out of this scenario? Let's see, I can't remember the exact hex where he was revealed, like over here. And the Kraken's here. We started like here. I think it was too far away. I don't think it would have actually. Another option that does exist for us is we beat the crap out of this particular tentacle and let it respawn. Kind of tempting. Yeah, just kill it. This is low-key hilarious. It kind of is. Clever girl. Yeah, I wonder if the best strategy is just to kill it, let it respawn. This is so stupid. Maybe that's best. 69% hit chance, nice. Yeah, this is ridiculous. You have to take a 6. Yeah, it's the right thing to do. Okay. There are yeah, okay. Why are so many bros naked? Why are you not? Alright, we're just gonna kill this tentacle and then let it respawn. What a great place for it to respawn. Okay, wonderful. So as previously mentioned, that did 190 damage to the body of the Kraken. I think the respawn location is kind of random. Love the onesie PJs. It's not a onesie, I have jeans on. Okay, we need to make sure we move Dark Paladin into somewhere hidden. And then everyone will be hidden. Okay. Onesie jeans doesn't sound very good. That sounds pretty terrible. How the hell do you even say, oh, the name Irrlicht? I don't know. Some weird German thing. Okay, so we finally have all 4 tentacles here around Raywen. Now, I guess this is an okay spot. The actual Kraken himself is down here. Irrlicht equals Wisp. You see only 7? Yeah, there's 1 hidden here in the, because they also will remain hidden. So yeah, there are 7 visible, and then there's 1 right here. This seems like a chore. You just enjoy flailing thugs in the head. Yeah, this is definitely kind of a one-of-a-kind fight in this game, for sure. I think I can move. So we can start getting damage on the Kraken himself. Because we kind of want to stand these 3 hexes for sure, because he's right there. And then this one. So yeah, I think I'm actually safe to move. If that turns out not to be the case, we'll turn around. Be patient. Yeah, well, I think we're in a stable spot. I think we're good. I think they're locked in. Because the first phase of this does need to progress, and our way of doing that is to punch that Kraken in the head. We smash in the tentacles a little bit, slowly. Also, hello, just Nan. How was Stone Shard? How come the tentacles go for one bro and don't attack the others? Because we hid them. For those that missed it, I did outline the whole idea of the strategy at the beginning. If you missed it, well, you missed it. You just spent the time watching Calandro play in backseat gaming? Nice. That's fun too. Yeah, I don't mean to be, you know, dismissive. I can't re-explain it too many times. You were at dinner for date night, not your fault? Well, that sounds lovely. This will be on YouTube, and I'm even gonna upload it as its own separate video. So I'll have to take a little time to actually like edit it down a little bit into a digestible thing. But I will put this on the information superhighway. I know, date night sounds lovely. Be a good partner. It's actually a lot of places, a lot of restaurants struggle to get good business on like Monday and Tuesdays in particular. And so if you have the means and you want to go to like a nice-ish place, it doesn't have to be super nice, like on kind of on any old little whatever type of restaurant will do. But don't be surprised if they have special like date night specials on Mondays and Tuesdays in particular. That is a beautiful summary, Ball and Stalin one. They had half-price bottles of wine, but the cheapest was 45. Oh, okay. Good lord. All right. They didn't have house wine where you could just get a bottle for like, you know, 10 bucks. Disaster. So it's going to take us a little bit of time to break through the Kraken's exterior. At some point I'll have to be somewhat mindful of the durability of the Goblin Pikes, potentially. We'll see. I may have to do some more hits with the long axe. No other exploits or obvious cheese. I mean, here's my take on that. I think that's a reasonable critique. This is a puzzle fight. My take is that this fight is designed to be this way intentionally. Whether that's true or not, you know, I don't know. I'm not the game designer. I couldn't say. But I think you could view this as cheese or an exploit, and I would disagree with you, but I would respect your opinion. So let's see, where are these hurt ones? The Oath Takers cannot do the fight this way? True. Jeff TW has a very good point, which is Oath Takers cannot do this. Because they have no way to get the Goblin Trophy. How's the dissection going? So far, so good. You hope the fish drops some good loot for this? He always drops the same thing. The only exception to that is you can get a little bit of extra if you're the Beast Slayers. Pretty sure. Oath Taker can't get the Goblin Trophy, why not? They don't have access to regular ambitions. So they be sad. So, just to save durability on weapons, I am gonna smash it with the long axe first. You only hit the head, by the way. I think the coating of it is kind of goofy, but... Oops. That was more damage than I thought it would be. Uh-oh. I hope that doesn't mean it dies. That would be awkward. Okay. That was close. Slurgy really edging these tentacles. Yeah, we don't really need to, exactly. The tentacles being injured is kind of a little bit of a luxury. You could do this where your lone wolf had, you know, a weapon like a sword lance or something like that, where they get them low, and then finish them off alongside your bros doing damage. That totally works. In our case, this isn't the most offensive bro. So, we're just gonna get a couple of them low, maybe 3, and that might almost be better that way, so, because we don't want too many to die when we reach the second phase of the fight. Can the Grease Jar Potion be an alternative to the Goblin Necklace? Not an alternative, because you can still be grabbed, even if you can always break free. What happened to the rogue tentacle? We killed it so that it would respawn, and then it reattached itself to our lone wolf tank. Thankfully. Oh yeah, also, we pulled it in with our demonstration, bro. Anyway, anyone got any good jokes? Because we're still going to be at this for a hot minute. This is one way to deal with the Kraken. Yeah, this is the most, in my opinion, reliable way to do it. Slurgy, you didn't get... what was the... Say it again. I missed it. I missed it, Ball and Selling. Did we figure out why he was going rogue? No, actually. Oh, unless you lost the Oath banner early on like Slurgy? Okay, yeah. What's the best way to build suspense? A bridge? Just in case this is too much damage. There, that feels better. What happens if you try to do it as a straight up fight? Too much RNG on the tentacle grabs? Yeah. It's doable. It's just... It's riskier. And it's not fun. I agree. The Kraken, in general, is... I've said it before, it's not my favorite fight in the game. Even this way of doing it is far more tolerable, but it's... You know, I don't know. We'll be at this for a while still. Not too much longer, maybe, but a little bit. Can Slurgy set up a macro for this and go play some tunes? How do you know that this is even the real Slurgy? This could be fake. Here we go. Alright, we got some good jokes. We'll start from the top. Okay, so a priest and a Roman walk into a bar. The priest says a cool armor. The Roman says cool hat. The priest tells the Roman to put the hat on, and the Roman kills the priest. The barkeeper says, why did you kill the priest? And the Roman says, oh, I lied about the hat. It was ugly. What? I don't get it. Why did the eggs all break? Because they cracked each other up. Alright, that's a bite-sized joke I can get behind. Yeah, that one needs to cook a little bit. Alright, what did one lawyer say to another lawyer? See, this is my kind of joke. We've already started good. We're both lawyers. Is this a known joke? What was a straight up broken unit in StarCraft? Ooh, that's another good piece of conversation. You know, this might get you banned from Artosis' channel. But you know what the most broken unit in StarCraft is? The Vulture. I mean, I know Orange Cloud is strong. It is. But like... the Vulture's pretty stinking strong. Jokes have to be safe for work? Not normally. I am gonna put this on YouTube, so it'll be tricky to edit out if you say something terribly obscene. Why do nurses carry red crayons? In case they need to draw blood. Okay, I like that one. I like that one. That one's very good. Yeah, the Vulture and the Mutalisk. The Mutalisk is a top contender. Okay, so I want to make sure I don't get the Kraken too low. We can get him to like exactly half. We're not quite there yet. We've still got a little ways to go, but not like a ton. A vulture goes to a bar, there is no counter. Right. That'll get you banned from Artosis's channel, though. Can we collectively come up with an eating paint joke? I think we should be able to. Yeah, Siege Tank, High Templar, Reavers, those are all pretty insane. Okay, so I think we can hit him like a couple more times. Oh yeah, Dragoons are broken, like, you know, Dragoon trying to go up a really small ramp. Always funny. The funny thing too about controlling Dragoons is like, if you think that by issuing another command you'll help it out and solve its pathfinding issues, guess what? You're wrong. Issuing a second command to a Dragoon, that's asking for trouble. You know, I suppose what I could have done, if I had more whips, random thought, the bros with quick hands could have had a jagged pike and a whip when the time came to just beat on the Kraken in the second stage. That would do damage a little bit faster. Okay. We don't actually really, in our case, because our tank has literal, like, 2 lives, I'm not that worried about his health and safety. So we can get Kraken. Didn't like your paint joke? Oh, you said a paint joke? I must have missed it. You've drank too much paint, it's time to Van Gogh. Okay, okay. That's good. How much money does a baker make? A flourly wage? What did the fireman say to the clumsy baker? Stop dropping rolls. Okay, these are good. These are very good. Alright, so it's probably like the left side of the N. We'll know when it happens, because we'll see these things open up. It happened. We're doing it. Blizzard Devs walks into a bar, orders 1 drink, orders 9999999 drinks, orders -1 drink, orders up, satisfied, the dev leaves. A Dragoon attempts to walk into the bar sideways and blocks my entry forever. Shit, that's really good. A QA joke mixed with StarCraft. Oh my god. Beautiful. That's very good. Is this the Kraken? It sure is. Again, our Nimble tank has 2 lives. He'd have to get remarkably unlucky. Repeatedly. So the Kraken is well below 25% health. So if any of these ones that are already hurt happen to connect, they'll just die, damage the Kraken, and disappear because of our Hexen Potion. If you think about it, since in StarCraft you can't hold more than 12 things, there's no baker's dozen? Oh shit! That's also really good. Slurgy has never gotten incredibly lucky repeatedly, especially in the game. True, that's never happened. We were so close. I hope that Bleed doesn't finish him off. Will that be a negative impact to me if it does? Oh my god. That would be the saddest thing in the world. If Bleed finishing him off means we don't get the potion. Oh no, I just thought of this. Nope, one of the tentacles made contact. Okay, did not get finished by Bleed. It does such a small amount of damage proportionally. We're just gonna try to finish him. I mean, I guess I could let my guard down, let him hit me on purpose. Boom! There it is. The Kraken down. And only our example bro, Nasser, fell. So those of you who guessed 1, I guess you're the winners. Is there a way to look at the poll result? I'm not sure. Nasser, you will be forgotten. Indeed. Nasser donated his body to science. Streamer luck. There should be a way for me to see poll results. Like who said something in a poll? Anyway, maybe I'll have to look up how to do that later. Alright, and from this we get the Bog King's Draft. Take on the aspect of the Beast of Beasts. With this miracle draft, a cripple becomes as a strong man, and a strong man becomes as a god. Known side effects include an increased appetite and some minor hallucinations.